Kentucky voters have just a few days left to register to vote in next month's election. In the 2nd congressional district race, longtime Representative Brett Guthrie will face off against Democrat Hank Linderman. Where do they find common ground and where do they diverge? We take a look at the latest from your local election headquarters. As the final stretch towards November 8th continues in Kentucky's 2nd congressional district, there are familiar issues and familiar candidates, like Republican Brett Guthrie, who has served the Western Kentucky district since he was first elected in 2008.
I think that we have to deal with inflation, we have to deal with energy prices, we have to deal with the economy. Of course, we see what's going on in Europe. I mean, who would ever thought we'd have a war in Europe? So we're back to a war in Europe, high inflation, high energy prices, and crime. And so people want to know that we're going to be able to deal with those issues.
And Democrat Hank Linderman, who ran against Guthrie and lost in 2018 and 2020.
When I talk to Republicans and Democrats, I say to them, you know, it seems to me neither party's doing a great job taking care of the American people. It's 100% agreement. So we're disconnected. Both these parties have problems. So I've also noticed, by the way, that Republicans don't want advice from Democrats and Democrats don't seem to want advice from Republicans.
While former President Donald Trump is not on the ballot this fall and has endorsed Guthrie, Guthrie says he disagrees with the ex-president taking shots at Kentucky Senator Mitch McConnell and his wife.
We can embrace the policies that I was in Congress putting forward with President Trump. We worked together to do those. I wish that he wouldn't do what he did. I wish he hadn't said what he said about our senior senator, particularly the way that he described his wife. I thought that was disingenuous and just wrong. And so I wish that he would stop doing that.
Still, with the economy on voters' minds this fall, Linderman says the path towards rebuilding rural America is through an 11-point plan called the Contract for Rural and Working America, including a proposal to increase the minimum wage nationwide.
Back in the 70s and 80s, minimum wage was not how you supported your family. Minimum wage was for college students or high school students. You know, it was not meant to be your wage, but that's changed. Right now, the minimum wage in Kentucky is what, $7.25, $7.35 an hour. If you work in a restaurant, it's $2.15 an hour. How are you supposed to live?
But Guthrie says it's not as bad of a problem as it appears in a Commonwealth where, in 2020, an estimated 17,000 people, or 1.7% of workers paid an hourly wage, work at or below the federal and state minimum wage of $7.25 an hour.
We don't need people working for $7.25 an hour, but I don't think people are. I think people are working for more, so we can look at it. But I think that the fact that I don't see many people, if there are in my area, if somebody's working for the minimum wage today, they can contact our office. We can get them to places that pay at least twice that.
Still, despite his electoral history running against Guthrie, Linderman says his campaign is about much more than him or even Western Kentucky, but rather the future of the Democratic Party.
It's I think not practical to think about winning this term. You know, I think it's very short-sighted. So races like this have a different purpose, and my purpose has been to organize Democrats in the 2nd District, which I've been doing since 2018, and to figure out ways that Democrats need to change to better connect.
Kentucky's 2nd District covers Davis and Hancock counties in our tri-state area.